What a day, what a day. Happy birthday, it's your day. It's your rebirthing day. And if you know what I do know, then you are on your way. 'Cause it's ascension time for those who've done their deed today. And not just on this very day, but in many other ways. We're on and on and on and on. Our cipher keeps rolling like a rolling stone. That true timeline is on and on and on and on. God damn it, I'ma sing my song. I had to. It was feeling so good. I did a live earlier in the middle of the heat, so this is cool down time. However, I have to speak to you all about this new moon. Happy new moon in Leo. And not only that, to those who have acquired their crystalline bodies, and you know what I'm talking about, because this was a major ascension portal, a major ascension time, a major creative portal in this ascension time. So there was a sift. We have been sifting through this summer. There's been a sift to shift. There's an applause between the trees. Y'all see even the trees celebrating with me on this heart chakra day. So on this day, we're talking about the new moon. There's a lot. It's a major creative portal, as well as there is an 1111 code according to the new nodes, the new shift of the lunar nodes. There's a code there, and there's a 2020 code. So this particular new moon is highlighting our 2020 vision from 2020, however you want to look at it, but it's the 2020 vision right now. And it is for those that are hearing the code of 1111, enlightenment. Why? Because the lunar nodes are at 29 degrees. I'm going to get into that. But those are the main things I see specifically with this new moon, particularly a major creative portal. And creative in so many ways, on so many levels, right? Not just what we can create, but that is a part of it, because those of us who are self-actualizing and tapping into our true self, we are finding our true service, gifts, talents that have been within us all along, and that the universe is saying it is time to bring them out, to put your creation into creation on the creation line. So it is pulling from you what you are here to be and do according to the creation and time. And so this new moon is a major portal for that. It is calling you out to create. It is calling you to know that you are a co-creator and you are here to procreate, right? And not only just through your service, but you are helping to create and manifest the new true timeline that is shifting the entire collective. Know this, that many of you who are assisting in this ascension in time, when you shift your own dimensional timelines collectively, even though we are in individual spaces, collectively we are shifting the timeline. Major light grid activation is going on right now. So this is about getting your true abundance. As I was saying about the 8-8, gate of abundance, that true abundance is you accessing your infinite existence on your true timeline of knowing who you truly are in this cosmic design. And this is all a part of that, right? As the helicopter flies over, no more hovering, right? All that hovering helicopter stuff that's been going on. This is freedom and liberation for the soul in this dispensation. So what is this new moon? This new moon, first of all, is at 2020 degrees. So there's our 2020 vision right there. The degrees in and of itself is saying return to your vision, or you have your vision, or your vision has been validated. What you've been seeing all along, it is what it is, right? So you're being validated. You're knowing what you see is true. You're trusting your vision. The 2020 vision of the sun and the moon. The sun is your inner world, and the moon is your inner world, and the sun is your outer world. And they are now in alignment. When there is a new moon, there is a alignment. I call it the kiss and make up. So in the full moon, they're in opposition. And the new moon brings that opposition, that harmony and balance that had been taking place in the opposition is now coming into alignment in our assignment. So it's bringing that inner world to the outer world. So whatever you were toiling with, whatever was happening with the full moon, it's kiss and make up time, meaning it's more harmonizing if you choose to see it and allow it. But it's easier because it's bringing what was happening in the inner world to the outer world. And it's like saying, I feel like it's like the moon saying, now you see. Now do you see? Now that we can bring it to the outer world, bring what was in the inner world to the outer world. And it's so potent in Leo because we have Jupiter in Leo expanding everything. Jupiter in Leo was expanding the 888 Lion's Gate at that time, because there were 5 8s involved. But it was really expanding the Lion's Gate because it's in Leo. It's expanding everything that the sun is highlighting to us. It is expanding right now this new moon in Leo, as well as it's a solar eclipse. So keep in mind that the solar eclipse is affiliated with the lunar nodes. So it is activating the first major activation of these lunar nodes that have shifted. Since they've shifted, because they're new in this, they've shifted on the 26th of July, and now they're at 29 degrees. South node in Leo, north node in Aquarius. So it is the first activation, and it's major because Leo, Jupiter is here expanding all of that. Just imagine everything that you hear everybody talking about being expanded because Leo's expansion, Jupiter's expansion, and Jupiter's gravitational pull. So all of that is happening right now with this full moon, and it's calling new moon. I keep saying full moon because it feels so full for me. It's like full of life, but it's new and it's ready for this new timeline. So it's doing multiple things for many people, but overall it's opening this creative portal, right? The infinite 8 being infinite from the 8 Lion's Gate, it's still expanding that. And then it's about creativity and creation because it's new moon, and a new moon manifestation has to do with the creative process. So what are we bringing in and what are we doing? What has been spewing for you? And for some, you're seeing what you have already had in your energetic field, in your divine mind, and it's allowing you to bring that into reality through this ascension time, channeling it through your body, allowing your crown to open up and bring all of this in. This is why I do the new moon manifestation from the crown going down, allowing these divine ideas that have always been looming around in your auric field to bring it in and say yes. That is your true abundance, is you realizing it and saying yes. Right? Thank you, tree. Round of applause for me. And bringing that in through the creative process of your soul so that you will see the truth that is here to unfold through you. And so through the creativity and the creation of your hands, being that we're on the heart chakra day and the hands have everything to do with the heart chakra. So putting it all into your hands, putting it into your heart is putting it into your hands and making do with what needs to be done. So we have that going on, and we have lightning, hey, and we have the aspects that are helping this along. One of the aspects is that I love is the Neptune and the Neptune trine to Jupiter, the Neptune trine to the sun, the moon to everybody that is here in Leo. There is a trine with the Aries, the placements in Aries and the placements in Leo. But specifically, I was hearing Neptune and Jupiter because Jupiter is expanding these dreams, the fire, it's harmonic, right? So Neptune, which is the aspirations and dreams. So this is an opportune time in this creative portal to utilize the harmonic dynamics between Neptune and Jupiter to expand your dreams and aspirations and put that fire on it. It's in the fire, so take initiative. Take that step. And not to mention Saturn, who also is in Aries, and so it's harmonic. Saturn's accountability and responsibilities are harmonic right now. So the things that must needs be done, Saturn is that kind of planet that you need to do this. And so you're getting a yes. It's harmonic. So whatever is happening, it's saying yes. Spirit is giving you the green light. Take the time, do this, be responsible. Now is not the time to pump the brakes and be like, I don't know. No, Saturn is saying you got the yes. We're in harmony here with Jupiter's expansion. So be responsible and be accountable with your divine design, with what you have come here to do. This is not the time to be shy. We are in Leo. The Leo's light is shining your solar plexus light. This is going to take energy that comes from your solar plexus, your I am that I am, the confidence in you that says, I'm here to do what I came here to do. And it's going to take the heart chakra to be in your authenticity and to walk with the brave heart of the lion, to be able to walk solely in your direction with no one but even you, letting everything go behind you. It is your level and degree of detachment that is really thrusting you forward in this particular time. So the portal is opened grand. This is a grand portal to take advantage of sitting down, taking the time to create what you're here to create. There are so much that is giving to this new moon. You know, we still have the energy from the Barbolt's basket with those planets, meaning Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, and Jupiter. Even though they're out of their tight orbit, it's not too far out of orbit. They're still within the 5 degrees of each other's type of orbit. Pluto is about 3 degrees and Neptune is about 4. Uranus is 5 and Jupiter is about 9. So they're still within that tight orbit of that Barbolt's basket, what I call the cosmic basket. So it's still drawing these energies of building, foundation, the foundational building, the 444 foundational building of the 5th dimension, the next level of the 5th dimension. So it's still pulling those energies. So you may be feeling these major changes. Uranus is definitely playing a major part in this, as well as Uranus is still trined with Pluto, air signs. And so it is now bringing the changes, like radical changes that are happening right now to put you on your ascension time, creating what we came to create in our creation in time. So with that said, enjoying this new moon, feeling what the messages are bringing you. Are you feeling the rebirthing? That's the and I want to say this to those 144 ascendants and those who have been really doing the work. Everybody is on different levels, but there is a different set of people. This is not for everybody, but for those who have truly passed that ascension, who have truly put an ending to that timeline, that old timeline, and now being rebirthed. Let me put it that way. There was a death to rebirth transformation that happened with all the work that you have been doing and your commitment to the measure of consistency of your continued God activation through movement of consciousness in time. And that has brought you to this point in your timeline where you have closed out. And there has been a major death to rebirth. You are beyond not tolerating things anymore. Your spirit won't allow you to even be pulled back in that timeline. And so it is that major death to rebirth that is birthing you. Today is your rebirthing day. So to those who this resonates with, as I'm saying, it is a rebirthing day as you are rebirthing in your true timeline for your pure potentiality of what has been intended for you. You are returning to that particular true timeline. Many are on different levels finding their true timeline out of this false matrix, but have not fully come into the full capacity of their true potential timeline, returning to their true timeline completely. And so for those who have found that particular true timeline, you have acquired your 12-strand crystalline bodies. And there's more that I have with that, a whole nother message. To know that, though, this rebirthing is that type of liberation. That's why you feel so liberated, and why you can't even be pulled back if you wanted to. You couldn't look back if you wanted to, because that timeline is no more. So happy rebirthing day. You got a new birth chart. And you are well on your way. And it is a Leo stellium. So the leaders are standing up. The Leos are standing up. So you have now been reborn to your true timeline, rebirthed in the true time reality, rebirthed into the new earth of this 5D consciousness. And you are now the builders. You are now strong enough to withstand with your new strands, the builders of this next timeline. So with that said, if there's more, there may be a part 2 to this, but I wanted to definitely share that with us, what it is bringing up for all of us. And the main aspect is knowing that this is a major creative portal. Are you going to see what you are here to co-create and be? And get your 2020 vision, because the sun and moon as luminaries are highlighting that your vision is valid, and you see what you see and what it is to be. And also remembering the 1111 code. So if you've been seeing a lot of 1111s, that is for the lunar node, south node in Leo, north node in Aquarius. And it's giving you the code of 1111 as they are at 20 degrees. Enlightenment, master number 11, master number 11. Master enlightenment. And remember that being prepared for the enlightenment knows that there may be some destruction involved for you to be enlightened as we evolve, right? And as the false matrix dissolves. So it's a beautiful day as we're well on our way. And this new moon in Leo is bringing out the lion in all of us, the true self. To find your true self, south node in Leo, in order to be able to work and collaborate with the true collective, north node in Aries. It's a whole new day. So with that, I wrap you all in love and light and send you in your soul's delight. Many and many blissful journeys that are ahead of us all. So find your soul tribes, find your coordinates, and let's collaborate on this next level of the ascension time. Create, create, create. Peace, love, and light.